Lily lets out a breath with a small, satisfied noise. Her pallid skin tone flushes for just a moment as she smiles. Yep, this is what I remember. Shops, restaurants, and all that jazz. The exit should be nearby. Let's cross our fingers and hope there aren't too many security guards. If it comes down to a fight, you know the drill. Hide and you don't die. Duh, I'm a freaking pro at this point. Have you ever seen my hiding skills? Of course you haven't, because I'm that good. Thanks to the brilliant tactical advice, Kong Ming. Of course I'll take cover. Won't be much of a rescue if the rescuee dies, will it? Just trying to make sure it doesn't happen. Yeah, okay, maybe. Thanks. I'm glad to see you got my best interests in mind. And she's still coughing. Yeah, okay, so something is definitely... She's definitely ill with something. I'm gonna save... Okay. So, let's see. Do we open these doors or we just, like, check around? Uh-huh. There's something to hack over there. Uh-huh. Okay. So I probably want to go in there in a bit, but first I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save now. And I'm gonna chat with Dano here. Danzo. A troll of European descent stands by a rack of flowers, flower bulbs, decorative grasses, and similar accoutrements. He watches several security officers in the main plaza, but looks away as you approach. The name tag reads Danny Spinecki, and his expression is one of abject boredom. When he speaks, it's in a flat monotone. Hello and welcome to the Eightfold Florum Sanctum, providing feng shui for your heart. How may I be of service? Spinecki, huh? So you're not a local? Yeah, that's right. I'm from Chicago. My brother's a big shop manager with Fuji, so when they moved him out here to Hong Kong, I thought I'd open a flower shop, you know, Japanese building, and they love Ikebana. Sounds like you're not enjoying it very much. What? No, I love this place. People are so polite, everything's orderly and has a routine. The business is great. You wouldn't believe the number of people who want floral arrangements in Hong Kong. Oh, wait, you must mean my voice. No, that's just the way I talk. Sorry if I put you off. It's a really lovely building and a lovely city. How'd you get into flowers? It just sort of happened. You know how it is. One thing leads to another. Sooner or later you find yourself in a foreign country, selling flowers to corporate executives who wouldn't give you the time of day if you were in their home country, you know, because you're a troll. He nods. The barest hint of smile graces his lips. I goblinized. My brother didn't, so the non-Japanese branches of Fuji are okay with him being an executive. My mum would always seem to think I resent him for it, but why would I? He's the one making all that money in a big boring office, and I get to be down here, interacting with customers. Isn't that great? Right, anyway, let's talk about something else. What's with the guards? They're not letting anyone out of the building unless they have some executive clearance. Something about a security situation? Not my business. Crap, I got places to be. Oh, I see what's going on here. She's tired and needs a nap, doesn't she? Children get so tired when you spend all day shopping. She must be getting irritable. Yes, you're so right, Danny. She's downright fussy. Lily's eyes shoot daggers. She grits her teeth, only managing to growl her words out with great effort. Yes, I am very, very tired. This is a flower shop? That's right, we provide bouquets, wreaths, funeral floral arrays, trellises, ikebana, cascades, nosegays, and associated topiary. Services include consultation, arrangement, event planning, and hypoallergenic gene-spliced floral variants. Danny plows right ahead, deadpan voice, never once betraying a hint of emotion. Remember, if you can dream it, we can create it. No job is too big and no detail too small for the Eightfold Floral Sanctum. Remember us in happy times and sad, weddings and funerals, anniversaries and divorces, feng shui of the heart. See ya. Okay, that's kind of neat. Let's save this. Let's see. If I just venture out into the open, what dumb thing happens? Across the exit, number of guards are arrayed. Across the plaza, number of guards are arrayed near the exit. Their faces are attentive and their eyes scan the crowd every few seconds. People who pass near them have their IDs checked and are noted down in the commander's PDA. That's not good. They look well trained and like they're not taking chances. I'd recommend we stay away from them. Or maybe we shoot first. Don't give them time to react. Maybe we can find another way out of this plaza level, or at least some kind of distraction we can make. Let's look around. There's got to be something we can use. Okay, and this thing? The label on the side of this complicated pile of machinery reads Fuji Full Spectrum Sensorimat 20509. A small handwritten note on beneath says official use only. There are no visible controls, only a solitary chip slot and a few diagnostic ports. I've seen these before. It's an all-in-one Trideo entertainment system. They use them for holidays and special events. You know, interact with Fuji's collection of mascots during a product launch, or get to see Seongnyo during the Moon Festival. It's a pretty neat piece of tech. Makes fairly convincing true predictions. Let's leave the machine alone for now, because I want to explore the rest of this place, but we're totally using Rat Party on that. Okay. What's in this general store? Ah, it's shut down. This place, there's a redhead elf we can chat with. This place is nothing we can actually interact with. What is it though? Looks like bird store. A pet store that sells birds. And possibly some other things. Okay, redhead elf. How's it hanging? An elf is casually perched against a counter near the back of the store. In her right hand she holds a delicate ceramic teacup filled with a pink-tinted tea. Her eyes are closed. She brings the cup up to her nose and swirls its content, inhales, and then with a single confident flick she flings the teacup's liquid over her shoulder. It hits the ground with a splash. You notice the ground behind the counter is wet. Very wet. Looks like it wasn't the first cup to grace the floorboards. The elf's eyes flutter open. She turns to you with a sad frown on her face. Really thought I had it that time. Had what? The perfect aroma to accompany my new tea. I call it an existential crisis while stargazing at dawn. Or peach stew. I'm torn between the two. I nearly got it. The taste is there, but the smell. I guess I'll have to brew another batch. But this time, maybe with a hint more cinnamon? Anyway, my name's Wichita Red. You can call me Red. What brings you to my tea shop? Tea? I got you covered, buddy. Oh, have I ever? I've got every type of tea you've ever heard of, and maybe some you haven't. Black, white, yellow, green, red, herbal, oolong, fermented, infused, raw, dried, fresh, strong, subtle, blanched, kosher. Oh, that reminds me, I just received, not 2 hours ago, a shipment of super rare purple green tea. You might have referred by its nickname, Purine tea. I know it sounds strange, but red, green tea can't be purple, it's green. Well, you'd be right, but this green tea has been turned purple by the blessing of an Appalachian monk, which also imbues the tea with restorative powers. No joke. Purine tea can boost the immune system by 300%, but the effects only last as long as it's in your system, and let's be real, it doesn't come cheap. If that sounds a little out of your price range, I've also got a broad selection of tea accessories, like this brand spanking new kettle cleaner. She grabs a small device from behind the counter and raises it for your inspection. She gently depresses the contraption's handle with her fingertip, and the machine responds with a hushed whirring noise. Would you like me to demonstrate? Let me stop you right there. You've already given me more than enough to think about already. How about I come back later? Oh, no problem. I'll be here all day, so come by when you're ready. Is there anything else I can help you with? Bit off topic. About this building. Oh yeah, what about it? I'm looking for a way out other than the front door. Can you point me to an alternate exit? Well, that is the drone room, but only employees with the door code can get through it. I'm afraid you'll have to use the front door like everyone else. I doubt that many people here remember the combination anyway. If you haven't noticed, Icon Tower is full of secure doors. It takes a special person to keep track of all those codes. I have a hard time believing someone with a memory for teasers like you is unable to remember something as simple as a 4-digit code. Oh, you're absolutely right. Unfortunately for you, I love my job, and I wouldn't jeopardize it for anything. Inventing those original brews must be pretty costly, all those failed batches and wasted ingredients. Maybe we can help each other out. I really could use a new steam infuser. It really brings out the subtle flavour of the herbs. She thrusts her arms into the air and stretches them above her head in an exaggerated yawn. As her arms drop, her hand lays on your proffered breadstick, and she slides it slowly towards herself. With a quick tuck into her pocket, she swipes the stick and hands it back. She removes a pen from her jacket and busily scribbles something on the back of a tea sample packet. Red's mouth curls into a mischievous smile. Adrenaline door, this ought to get you through. Okay. So. Then we've got this room. There's no one to actually chat with over here. And here? Again. Okay. And that's like a fashion shop. Got shoes and clothes in it. That was a bar or restaurant. Okay. So, let's see what Rat Party does. And then see where we get to. Because we got a way out. But I kind of want to see what Rat Party does anyway. Insert ratparty.sim. Rats. Oh, wow. I see. It just generates a bunch of fake devil rat images. Gets rid of those. Guards. And what's through here? Just stuff. I mean, we'll take it. That's pretty sweet. 4/6 nature elemental fetish is pretty nice. Okay, let's see if we can talk our way into this room as well. I'm almost certain we can't, but I want to see what the matrix thing is. Hello? The break room is redolent with the smells of instant coffee, pre-packaged steam buns, and stale cigarette smoke. A trio of Fuchi retail workers are in residence, two of their eyes glued to a Cantonese language variety show, and the third is fiddling with a dented electric tea kettle. As you enter the tea kettle, Tinkerer glances back at you. Hey, this break room is for employees only. What the heck do you think you're doing back here? Despite her proclamation, she doesn't lift her eyes from the tea kettle she's holding for more than a split second. Her lips curl back and she begins muttering under her breath. What's wrong with you now, you stupid thing? Mind if I take a look? I might be able to fix whatever's wrong. The Fuji employee blinks a few times, taken aback at the offer. After a moment, she tosses you the kettle. Here, knock yourself out. You help me get my tea? I don't care if you hang out in here. Prying off the bottom of the tea kettle's heating element, you quickly isolate the problem. The heat regulation dials become unhooked from the power supply, rendering the kettle inert. A few quick twists of wire later and you've reconnected the power. Replacing the bottom, you toss the kettle back. The employee cautiously fills the tea kettle and places it back on its base. Within seconds, the thing's bubbling away in front of her, and she nods in satisfaction. Doesn't even turn around. If anyone asks, you were never here, okay? Just don't break anything. Would you please be quiet? I'm trying to watch Mei Tsung's segment. Can't hear with all your chattering. For a moment, she looks like she's going to say something, cutting to the man watching the trade. Instead, she bites her lower lip, turns back to the newly functional tea kettle. All the while, the Fuji manager remains engrossed in his trade program. The Fuji manager doesn't bother looking back towards you, his eyes remaining glued to the tread. If he cares you're in here, he certainly isn't showing it. Thank you. Alright, now let's matrix it up. Jack in. Blaster, decrypt, jewel boost, degrade, killer, erosion. And hacks. Okay, so we got two different ways to go. That's actually pretty straightforward to get past at this point. But, oh, I see. Huh. Probably should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Okay. What we're actually going to do is we're going to disconnect. Let's try this again, except one of the things I need to bring... No, don't have it. Cancel. Okay, Izzy. Go in. Hopefully you do not have the same thing. Because you've also got the ability to suppress, so I'll give you that. Oh, Goblet's dancing. No, okay. Well, I guess we may find out, if we get caught, what the actual penalty is for being in the system after that gets activated. Okay. Okay, let's hack this. Start. 5871 1951. One more. Next. W and this. And that. And that. This. Okay. I think we'll go with Izzy still. And keep with the first. So the reason for sending Izzy in is because she can reduce trace. I just don't know if it does anything. And the reason for disconnecting then is actually also, again, pretty simple. Is that a completely blind spot? It is. That's because it gets us right back to the start. I don't have to try and sneak out. Okay. So that's another safe spot. Okay, and then we can get to the Shadowrunner dossiers. Okay, hack it. Next. Okay, this symbol and W. And then clock there, yeah, there. Oh no. That one. I was on the wrong track right at the start. But it doesn't matter because we got there. We got the dossier on Inane. Uh-huh. Huh. Huh. Ain't that interesting? 9900. So I had thought this was a security room and not a break room. So I just completely misread that. And that may come in handy when we talk to Inane. And I'm sure she's going to be basically through this door. Door is open. Exit. Wait, no. Cancel. Get that. Take it. Stash it. Okay, firstly, we're going to save before we exit. We're going to check out the front door. Because we did spend all of the effort with the devil rats to scare people away from the front door. So it'd be a waste to not at least see what that looks like. That was really cool with the devil rats. The fake devil rats. Super cool. But no. Okay, so that, yeah, did just clear the way. So that means you have a woman you can bribe to get the code. You can also basically bribe the people in the break room and then hack the code out. Or you can have bought an item, which was otherwise a junk item, and use that. That's really cool. I like that there are that, or you can fight your way out. I like that. Now let's see where things go wrong. It still feels like it's too simple. You lead Lillian lie out of the Icon Tower, taking care to ensure that the public street in front of you is clear of guards. Central Hong Kong is surprisingly quiet. There's very little foot traffic at this hour, and only the occasional delivery van rolls by on the streets in front of you. Time to make contact with the mercenaries working for Yamatetsu, and hopefully get clear of the Fuchi forces behind you.